Hello.
Hello.
My name is Elder Price, and I would like to share this book. Something.
Jesus Christ. This book of Jesus Christ, why did you add like so many somethings?
I don't know.
Oh Jesus Christ, right? Something.
So I decided to play around with a bit of makeup again, and I took some inspiration from some photos on Google, and this is what I kind of like. There's definitely like, I'll show you actually. I'll have to try and show you without showing you like my reflection, because I'm just sat in my bra at the minute, so I could do that. So I'll not bring the camera too low down either, which is why it's a bit more zoomed in than normal. But I'll show you the photo I saw online that I really loved. I don't know who it's by, because it's just like a random like Google picture, like it didn't actually have like a direct source to who it was. So I'll show you it and like credit them. So this stunning photo, obviously hers is far better than mine and a lot more glitter. I don't have any little glitter like that, so yeah, if I did it would look so much better. But yeah, that's what I took inspiration from, and I really like it. I'm gonna have to try and get some nice photos for Instagram. I also realised it might seem like I haven't done anything today other than makeup because I haven't vlogged it, but this morning I had my usual monthly blood test. I'm trying to stay zoomed in because I currently have my bra with my straps down for when I was taking photos, so I didn't have like straps, so I don't want to accidentally flash the internet. I also went to the post office, finally sent off the giveaway prize, so that went out today, and hopefully it should be with Nikki in the USA as soon as possible. I don't know how long it'll take. And now the rest of the day it's going to be spent responding to emails and general work admin stuff on the computer. Hello everyone, I'm having to film on my phone because I forgot my camera. It's on my desk at home, but I've just come into town for my first CBT group session, which I spoke about a few vlogs ago. Couldn't speak there. I'm quite nervous. My stomach's going a bit wild because I'm quite anxious. But we'll see what it's like. I don't fully know where I'm going, so I've left really early. It's only 12:10 and it doesn't start till 12:30. I've got about 20 minutes to go and find the place. I feel like I'm fairly close to it, so let's go and pay for parking and go and find this place that I've never been to before.
I'm going to leave this vlog here. I hope you don't mind. I will show you my mum's present tomorrow because it's way too dark to show you now. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 10 to 11. I did not think it was that late. I'm going to go back to bed.
So I am back from CBT and from being out with the dogs. I hate how it gets dark so early now. It's only 4:05. And oh well, it doesn't do it justice in the camera, but it's pretty dark outside. Like the sun is pretty much going down, so that sucks. I hate the dark nights and the dark mornings. I really don't cope very well, which is why I have seasonal depression. So therapy was good. I did really enjoy it. Well, I think enjoy is the wrong word. I think I found it useful, and it was definitely really hard to listen to other people's stories and how sad some people were. Obviously I don't really want to discuss other people's stories and lives and the things they were saying, because I just don't think that's a very nice thing to do. I think I would want people to respect my confidentiality and privacy, so I'm not going to do that to others. But yeah, it was definitely quite hard hitting listening to how sad and depressed, hopeless, just really low, how really low that some people feel, and some of their stories and why they feel that way made me feel I'm tearing up a little bit already. I think I find it hard when other people are sad and that's just such a weird thing to say I'm sad because other people are sad, but I do, like, I respond to the way other people feel, so like I have such a connection with the way other people feel. I don't know, I guess like I'm quite empathetic, and I really struggled just to see the faces, even when someone wasn't saying anything particularly bad, like just their face and their expression and the body language, I could see how hurt they were. So that was difficult. And some of the people there who have been through a lot, which is so devastating. It is really sad. And I guess I kind of felt a bit of an imposter, like all these people have such strong stories, and I'm here a bit depressed because of the weather, and because I've been poorly, and because of work stuff. Like, I haven't worked for a bit, but like compared to other people I feel like that's nothing. And I know I shouldn't say that, and I shouldn't feel like that, because everyone's emotions, everyone's feelings and everyone's experiences are valid, but I just can't help feel that way about myself sometimes when other people have it worse, and it's a really hard feeling to get rid of, I guess, but I'm getting the help that I need, and that's good. The main thing we discussed in therapy today was the aim of the course. It's very much an outside in approach rather than inside out, so rather than taking like medication and looking at the inside of us, it's very much like, what can we do on the outside, what behaviors are we doing that is not just causing the depression but making it last longer, like making it like not go away. Sorry for my squeaky chair. What behaviors are we doing that maybe isn't helping, and how can we change them? So there was like a chart thing, basically, like an event or something has happened to create this change in thinking and behavior. So identifying what it could have been, you might not even know, like sometimes people have been depressed for years and years and years and they can't even remember what might have triggered it. It might be lots of things that have triggered it. If you're like me and it comes and goes, there might be different things in different periods of time that can affect it. So identifying what it could be, and then what do you do that is a, well, what did they say? It's a short-term rewarding behavior that helps in the moment but doesn't actually help your depression long term. It might actually make it worse. So a good example that directly affects me is on a morning, because I don't sleep well, I'm always tired, I have insomnia, probably linked to the depression, so on a morning I find it really hard to get up, and in that moment that's too much effort, it's too hard to get up, and it's a classic symptom of depression is not wanting to get up on a morning. So in that moment it feels better, it feels good, and it feels safe to stay in bed longer. And for someone like me who doesn't actually have an awful lot of purpose for getting up because I'm not working properly at the moment, and well, I haven't had an employed job since 2017, I think. Like, I was off work for a long time on the sick, and now I'm going self-employed, so my working pattern's quite sporadic. I don't have like a set working pattern, and quite often I go a long time without work at the moment, like a few days to a week. 2 weeks was the most I went without any work at the moment. So I don't necessarily have like a purpose to get up on a morning, so it's easier. Sorry, I've got a bit of a runny nose. I've not long been in with the dogs, so I've been out in the cold. So yeah, like, and in that moment it's easier to stay in bed, and while that behaviour that I'm doing out of habit now feels better in the moment, later on it doesn't help. You might feel guilty that you've that you've wasted the day, which I do, and then it builds a bad habit, and overall it doesn't help your depression because you're not getting up, you're not doing things, you're not productive, you're not feeling better in the long run. So it's about taking those behaviours that are short-term rewarding, not long-term benefits, and changing them. And they've said that it's hard to do it because a lot of the time it is habit, and it can be hard for people. Like, it seems so silly. I'm not saying silly that, oh, I can't get up in the morning, but it is really hard when you're depressed. It is so much effort to get up. It's so much effort to go in the shower. It's effort to go and get breakfast. It's effort to walk the dogs, for example. I find it so hard just to make myself go out on days when I have really bad days. And the other thing that I've been struggling with is overeating or binge eating, because in the moment it feels better, but then long term it's not good. I mean, I have gained a lot of weight partially because of steroid use and overeating, and that is another habit I need to kick, that overeating when depressed isn't good for you. As much as you really want to do it, you need that sugar kick, that chocolate kick that gives you a higher dose of serotonin, and yeah. So there are definite things that I need to work on. They gave us some homework. We've got like a behaviour chart that's got morning, afternoon, evening on it, and then we need to write what we've done and how it made us feel, like a one word, how it made us feel, and then rate it out of 10 of how intense that feeling is. And everyone else like works and stuff, and I was a bit like, but what if we like literally do nothing? Because I do find on quite a few days I do nothing. Like, it comes and goes, like my busy days come and go. So like this week, for example, I don't actually have any appointments booked in this week. I have some at the end of November, but other than today, I don't have anything to do all week. The only day I'm doing something is Saturday, and if I don't have to do anything, I don't do anything because it's easier, and it's hard. I feel like I'm just spiraling in what I'm saying now, but hopefully you'll understand what I mean. But yeah, back to the chart. Basically, we've got to say like what we were doing. Even if it's nothing, she said there's no such thing as nothing if you're just sitting watching telly. Even if you just, there's nothing on in your room, and if it is for a morning, for example, and you just laid in your bed, like what are you doing when you laid there? Are you thinking about something? Are you on your phone? Are you looking at something? Are you worrying about something? Yeah, she said write down stuff like that and trying to identify the short-term behaviours that you're doing that could be changed to improve your life for the better and hopefully make depression more manageable and make me feel better. Sorry, I know I definitely went on about that for far too long. I'm also not usually that great at explaining things. Like, I have it in my head, but I can't always get it out in effective words, I guess. So I hope you understand what I was trying to say there. I'm so excited. It's new phone day. It's restoring from my iCloud. I got the iPhone X. Finally, a nice up-to-date phone. Well, fairly up-to-date. I know they've got a new one as well, but I'm happy. Hello everyone, it's Wednesday. I'm here at the Metro Centre. I've just come to meet Eric, who is right there. Hello.
Hello, bud.
Thank you, just hired somewhere. Bringing me my cupcake box back that he borrowed.
What are you doing?
Hello.
What are you doing?
My lights are on.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Eric, he's took my keys. We have come to see Bohemian Rhapsody at the cinema and we are so excited for it because it looks really good. But first we're going to go and grab some food. It's got that shatterproof thing inside. I wonder if the same company might do one for your phone as well. everyone, I realise I look a bit horrendous right now. It is Friday and I didn't vlog yesterday just purely because I felt a bit shit all day, so I just didn't bother. I have already waxed and tinted my eyebrows and waxed my lip and chin. If you're wondering why I wax my lip and chin, it's not because I'm particularly hairy, it's just that when you get rid of the peach fuzz kind of stuff that's on most people's faces, well, everyone has some kind of hair on their face, but the peach fuzz kind of shows up under makeup most of the time, and I like my makeup to look as flawless as possible, so I regularly wax. It's quite a common beauty thing that a lot of people do, so if you didn't know that, then there you go, there's some information for you. Not that people have to do it, I just prefer what it looks like without the hair. I am now about to do my nails. My nails have lasted really well. I think I had these on since about a week before Halloween, and they're only just starting to like come away at the very top, at the very bottom, which is where my nails grown up anyway. They've lasted really well, so time to pick a new autumnal nail, which I will do a quick time lapse of.
Okay, that concludes this episode. Tomorrow here on the show, I gotta bring you fully up to speed with 368. The new
Yeah, I was actually going to diet yesterday, but then
Nails are all done. Whoop, whoop. It's now the evening and I've been to Asda. We've got chippy, Eric's got fish and chips, I've got jumbo sausage and chips, which I'm really excited to eat. Nom nom nom. It's from our favourite chippy as well, Eric.
It's not a favourite, been there once.
Been there a few times.
Sorry, twice.
Nah.
My favourite chippy.
That's my favourite. Okay, I know my camera normally rattles around while I'm vlogging because I have it on like a sticky thing. I really need to get a car mount, but I just wanted to say that I've just left the bloggers event that was at Tyneside Cinema. It was really good. I like blogger events because I get to meet up with friends who are also bloggers who I don't get to see that often, so it's like a nice socializing thing as well that I really enjoy. We had hot dogs, we had pop, and we just had a really nice, informative and interesting chat with basically a PR and marketing company, and it was really nice to be able to have that kind of like feedback from them of what they look for in bloggers, but they also asked for our feedback on what we look at from PR companies and what we would be like, what we like to work with and things like that. So it was really nice to have a PR company that didn't have that kind of how do I word this? My experience with PR companies is that they usually see themselves as something like above you, so it's like, well, this is what we want you to do it or not, we don't care. They take no effort to get to know you. Excuse me, my voice went a bit funny there. They take no effort to like have a kind of good relationship with you, and maybe that's just because I'm a smaller, like I don't like saying influencer, I'm a smaller vlogger and blogger, so maybe they just don't take us as seriously. Whoops, camera fell, but it's okay, I'm at a red light. Yeah, maybe they just don't take us as seriously, or that was my gas stick, oops. Or they just don't like, or they're not as interested in us. But actually usually smaller bloggers and vloggers have better engagement than the bigger ones because there's less bots and stuff and less people are buying them. But yeah, it was really good, and she's interested in working with me in the future for Tyneside Cinema, which I would be very interested in. As you guys know, me and Eric go to the cinema pretty much every single week, and what I would like to do actually is, because we go and see a film every single week, we might actually review it. Like, my point of view will be from a consumer, someone who doesn't really know a lot about film, but Eric has a degree in film, like that's kind of his thing, so he could review it from a more like academic viewpoint or even professional viewpoint, because he does film, like he's good at that stuff. So if you would be interested in that, please let me know, and I will try my best to make sure after we see a film we sit down, maybe even if it's just in my car afterwards, because we tend to go in an evening, sitting down and like reviewing it. So if you'd be interested in that, let me know. So they want us to basically like see a film, insert it in my vlog, so it would be, I think, I imagine it would be complimentary or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, I'll get the details when I talk to them via email, but yeah. So hopefully that would be some nice little content for you guys as well, because I know that yous like knowing our opinions from films when we talk about it, because when we've spoke about it in the past, yous normally comment on it. So I just had a really nice day, so I would just like to thank them for throwing a pretty good event. It was nice, I enjoyed it. What's that?
It's a hat.
Why is there a sombrero here? Why is there a sombrero? Put it on your head.
Arriba.
Oh, it looks a bit wet.
Like, fuck, am I
It looks
touching that on
really
my
soggy.
head? For real.
Hi everyone, so it's now Saturday night. Eric and I had a spontaneous trip to Creams, which is a dessert shop.
That sounds like a sexy move.
No, don't say that, I'm not going to put that in my vlog.
It's trip to cream.
Just getting in the car without trying to knock this guy's car next to you. So yeah, we enjoyed a nice little spontaneous trip to Creams, which is a dessert shop in Newcastle, and you had a freak shake?
Yeah, strawberry freak shake.
Yep, and I had the bubble pop waffle, is that what they're called? It's got like, it's like a sundae inside of a like rolled up waffle. It was so nice, and I ate all of it, of course, because I hadn't actually ate any tea yet. I've just had a sausage roll, so I enjoyed that. And then we're gonna go home and watch Sabrina.
We're gonna catch up to The Good Place. Then we're gonna catch up to Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, even though I'm not really enjoying it. And then we're gonna catch up to YouTube. And then
What's on YouTube?
we're gonna catch up to The Walking Dead. And then we're gonna watch American Horror Story. And then we do Sabrina.
Not all in one night. We'll start one of them tonight. I
What?
feel really tired now.
Yes, Sam.